Baby, let me put it back on you. Let me adjust it for you. Okay, ready? Okay, babe. Remember who the frick you are. I need you to remember who the frick you are. I'm not even playing. Like, when you look in that mirror, those negative thoughts, yeah, they're not you. They're not you. Speak to yourself kindly. Speak to yourself as a king or queen that God created you to be. Speak like you are the child of the Most High. Get it together. You're a boss, baby. You are a boss. You are here to do things no one else has ever done before. Things your family, skies and limits your family has never reached, baby. Your calling is great. You are made different, okay?
Oh, look at the hair. Haven't been electrocuted. Haven't been electrocuted. It's just windy.
Oh,
just a message. Just a message to say happy birthday, cuzzo.
Happy birthday.
Love you.
Love you.
He's 50.
Happy 50,
50
yeah?
and fucking fabulous.
Get your cousin's hair out my mouth, will you?
Is that Fred Stewart? Don't you know who I am?
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Happy birthday, Buster.
Yo,
Here.
drop it off with a buttery. Yo, we 50. Let's run this shit.
We got Stuff in Bags by XRP Bags in the background. This is coffee time. Live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, and you can join too. Shout out. Happy coffee time. Let's go. What's up, Buster? How you doing? You feel
Yeah, always-
different?
Nah, man, I feel good, dude, to be honest. But
Nice.
yeah, I had a good day yesterday, man.
Is 50
Zerk came in,
50 a whole new
upgraded my
realm or
battle
what?
station. I got 3 screens up in this bitch right now, bro. Like, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Zerk and Buster was really hanging out.
Yeah, we were chilling. It was if you can't tell already, it was Buster's 50th yesterday. So shout out to you, brother. Happy birthday. It's that Virgo season. Let's go.
Yeah, this shit's going down in Virgo season, dude.
Let's run
We're
it.
about to ramp the fuck up.
Cheers.
I've been preaching ramp up for a long time, but honestly, my life is ramping up.
For real.
Like, this shit's about to get jiggy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
When people
ahead.
talk about, when people talk about like truth and like how things are right and supposed to be, they say if it resonates. And so in my definition, my perspective of things resonating is when shit is smooth. Shit just works. People are cool. People are happy. Shit's smooth. Things are getting better. They're positive. Everything seems effortless. That's because it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that when it resonates, man, we were chilling and family just came over. It was nutty. Like, that was tight as fuck.
It was nutty, man. My sister's not feeling well, so
Mm-hmm.
my mom sort of tapped out on the birthday just because, a lot going on there. But
Yeah.
so I didn't have any expectation, bro. And I had a full house yesterday. I was like, oh, man, this is not bad for not
It
planning.
was pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice. We all came together. We made stone soup. I don't know if you remember that from elementary school. Stone soup. It's where the whole the village comes together. So there's this old man. It's a story. It's like a childhood story. And this old man in the village, and he's got a pot full of water, and he's got a stone. He's got a rock, and he puts it in the fucking pot in the cauldron, and he's cooking. And then like the people come over from the village, and they're like, "What are you cooking? What are you doing?" And the guy goes, "Well, I'm making stone soup." And they go, "Wow, that's really interesting. I wonder if it's good." And he goes, "Well," to the first person, he goes, "Well, it'd be probably a lot better if we had some onions. Okay, let me go get some onions." And so the villager gets onions, brings them to the stone soup, cuts them up, and the man cuts them up, goes, "Thank you very much. It's beautiful. This will make a fantastic soup." And cuts up the onions and And then the next person comes and goes, "Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm making stone soup. It'd be really good if it had carrots in it." And then the next person just adds. And so before you know it, at the end of the day, the fucking stone soup is soup from the whole village.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it felt. Like it was nice, but
yeah.
Yep. Fuck yeah. Marvin Davis. What's up, man?
Marvin Davis. Shout out to Marvin, Fuma, and Nina. They group called me, man. I was feeling good yesterday, guys. I started off hot like noon, man. So I had to slow it down like 7 o'clock, bro. I had to back it down. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it. But
but it was your birthday, bro. You can do whatever you want on your birthday. It's just fire, But welcome to Coffee Time, guys. Don't really know exactly what's going on with the whole like geopolitical atmosphere, but whatever, we're just waiting on some sort of bang, bing, bang, boom. So let's go. There we go, Sandra. Another one down, another one to begin. Let's go. Hell yeah. Welcome to Coffee Time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the baby gates, let some people come on. We'll talk current events or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, let's talk these gates, man. But that second video we played is my cousin from England, man. So she came, I think she was 14 when she came here the first time. And she stayed with us for like, I had cousins that would stay months at a time, but she came, thanks, bro. She came for like 2 or 3 months, man. But she's soul tribe, bro. Like I remember when she left, I was so sad, but everything's for her. Her son just signed a soccer deal. Yeah, he's playing professional in the UK. But I think timing's everything, man, because we're gonna get her over the pond.
That's crazy, bro. Her boy is playing pro soccer in the UK, bro. That's like being a fucking movie star here. Because like Hollywood's very celebrated in the States and shit. Like if you're an actor or an actress, if you're a fucking soccer's like blood. It's like football in the South. Soccer's like lifeblood in the UK. Like that's crazy, bro. That's fire. Big
yeah. Proud of that dude. Like crazy good shape. His dad ran professional track, like 100 meter.
Yeah.
And his dad's a trainer now, but yeah, that dude's in shape. Both of them are in shape, but he's killing it on the soccer field, man. Proud of that.
Watch out, people. You fuck with Buster, he'll catch your ass quick. That shit's in his blood. Yeah, fuck yeah. Baby Gates drop, guys. Come join us. Happy cough time. Let me see if I can drum up some shit and we'll talk about certain subjects. But yeah, no, it's, Moon's been imminent for days now. We're just fucking waiting. Who knows what the first pop will be? Who knows where we'll go with this exactly. So, but it's definitely going to be fun. It's only going to go up. Like, but it's going to go back down to $1. But. Shut up. Shut your fucking ass. Shut up.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
If it went to $1 though,
it would never stay.
It cracks the chart though. Not saying it couldn't happen, but it completely cracked the chart. And that would be like a black swan event. But everything on the chart, we're going up from here, man.
Yeah, it's nutty, bro. It's not fucking nutty.
We got
T-Dog. We got T-Dog throwing down like major like fucking clues. Like, and then what's his face? T-Dog's boy, Eric, not Don Jr., but Eric. What up, Zebeki and Savage? What up, Nina Blossom? What's up? Welcome to Coffee Time.
Yo.
Bro, but we got T-Dog throwing this shit. He's throwing this shit down. T-Dog's like the golden age. Like, it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? That shit's nutty. And then, what's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome aboard.
What it is, players?
It's Virgo season up in this bitch is what it is.
Yeah, it is. That's how we fucking roll.
Yeah. Hey, you and Jay Henry has the same birthday too, bro. So there's 3 of us that have the the same birthday. Man.
Yes, happy birthday, J. Henry.
Yeah.
So shout out to Henry, man. Henry is the first motherfucker talking about XRPH. You guys better get some XRPH. I was like, what the fuck is XRPH?
He wouldn't shut the fuck up about that either, bro.
No, he did, bro. Like,
shout out.
Crazy.
So here we go. Here's another bullish fucking one right here. If you think about it. So think about this shit. Ripple. This is from yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, September 3rd. So 4 days ago at 1:12 p.m. Ripple, the fucking company Ripple, goes by 2030. 10% of global assets are expected to be tokenized. Like, bro, I don't think you realize. Oh, that's not much. It's only 10%. That's all global assets. All real estate. All real estate. All fucking debt. All everything. 10%.
Garlinghouse. There's that video where Garlinghouse says 14%, right? But if he could,
he said 14% of Swift. This is global. This is way global. Different. This is fucking everything.
But if they could say,
if
they could say 10% out in the open,
5 years,
it's probably more than that.
It's probably more. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's crazy.
Bro,
like
everything. That's your house. That's everything. Everything of value. All gold, all silver, everything. Global assets. Every fucking thing. 10% of that is in the fucking trillions, quadrillions, probably. 10% of that is in the trillions at the very minimum, and that's in 5 years. But Berserker, Bitcoin took fucking 13 years to get to fucking 100,000, motherfucker.
Oh.
Me, I don't know about you, but me and my friends only need a couple of grand per coin, and we're running governments. I don't give a shit who you are. But you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we only need to hit fractions of what Bitcoin currently is to run some real deal shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if Ripple state, like Buster just said, if Ripple's stating this publicly right the fuck now, that means in 5 motherfucking years, we're not just a Rudy Poot 2-digit, maybe 3-digit. No, this motherfucker's 4 and 5 digits. This motherfucker is minimum 4 and 5 digits. In 5 years.
That's why they're gonna time that switch, bro. They're gonna catch some motherfuckers getting greedy.
PSA from Berserker himself on this day, this fine coffee time day. PSA, you better have a fucking forever bag. That means you have a bag that you never fucking touch. Only you can decide how much it is. And I got a knife hand. See that? Shink, shink, shink. Knife hand straight at your face. You better have a.
Your style's good. He stole my rice cakes.
You're amazing. Let's go, bro. But no, it's all about a forever bag. I don't give a shit if it's 1,000 ZRBs, 500 ZRBs, whatever the fuck you deem a forever bag. You better not touch it. Okay, because in 10 years, you mean to tell me that 10% ain't going to be 50, 60, 70, 80% of all global assets on chain? Oh, but here we go again. But Berserker, there's so many fucking cryptos that they're going to be spread out amongst all the cryptos. No, motherfucker. There's only going to be about 100, probably about maybe 150, like maximum utility cryptos that are going to spread all this global asset. The ones that are going to be trusted. It's not the fucking fart coins and the fucking cat with hat and dog with butthole. Like, it's not all that.
It's probably higher than that, though. It's probably like...
You think it's more like 300 coins?
Yeah. When you get all the exchanges involved, every exchange has their coin. All the networks, it's going to be like 200-300. But, I mean, if you're talking XRP, XLM, XDC, Quant... all this shit, you're so far in the center, it's not even funny. But there's a lot of shit on the outside that people are and shout out, my daughter took me to dinner Friday, but hey, I got her, she's zinging around WebAuth and Metallicus, bro. So,
yeah.
She's zinging around there, bro. Like, she has her Zebic stacked.
Dope.
Pretty dope.
Marvin.
Top by the best. I
had to get back in my WebAuth because I haven't been on there. So, Mr. Connector, it's at Uncle Buster on WebAuth, son. If you're giving away all this XPR, let's go.
Hey Buster, you want to be mayor of Chicago at $2K a coin? Mayor of Chicago?
Oh,
No.
fuck. No, I don't want to be a
Chicago.
mayor, bro. I think we're doing bigger shit than
Yeah.
you know.
Politics are all fucking. That's all captured.
Fuck
Is
that
50
bullshit.
Yeah, is 54 million XRP enough? Is it? It was always Virgos.
Virgo season, bro. Let's run it.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, real quick, I just want to give happy
happy
birthday to Uncle B.
Yeah, there
I
you
got to
go.
roll. Fuck crypto.
All right, brother.
Fuck crypto later.
Appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, Savage.
Hell
that was
yeah.
savage, bro.
Yes, can I get in for a minute, y'all? Okay, I'm only
Yeah.
here for a
What
few
up,
seconds.
Nina?
I'm not here for long. What up? What up?
Dylan.
Happy birthday, man. I know I said it yesterday, but hey, the big 50, you made it. So that's
Yeah.
totally awesome. Okay.
beautiful.
Okay. Yes, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. All right.
You are the
So,
chat. Nina's the chat.
Shout out to the chat because I am the chat. Okay. I know I've been MIA for a while. Okay. But
We got
not
proof of life.
now.
Nina,
Right.
proof of life. Let's go.
Right. Proof of life right here. I'm okay. But I also wanted to come on because I've been hearing somebody is asking about me. Somebody
You got fans up in this
named
motherfucker, actually.
John Bain or whoever it is. I don't even know you, but now you on my shit list.
Oh, Bijan's on her shit list. Oh,
You're on my shit list now.
Watch out.
we're about to get.
I know
We got-
it's like 1 a.m. or something like that in Bangkok. I think he's in Thailand, but yeah, he was like, Nina, what did he say? Oh, Buster, I'm not gonna fight you for Nina or some shit like that or something. I'm like, he's like,
I was just messing with him though, because
I
yeah, I
know.
wasn't.
He said it's all love. Exactly. But John, see, you didn't fuck up because I am worth it, bro. How you gonna be don't be a halfway admirer. Look, you know, I was your boo for like 5 weeks and now you done dropped me. Come on now, we ain't gonna do that. I'm just saying, I'm just playing.
Bijan.
Bijan, I'm calling you out, bro.
The thing is, we're on a fucking live show. Like, nobody knows context. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? It's like, what? Like,
Yeah, that's funny.
yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, fuck. Here you go. Official fuck you, Bijan from Berserker. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
It's all good. I'm like, what? How you gonna pick me up and put me down that quickly? Come on, man. Come on. I don't even know you, bro.
Oh, shit.
It's
You better
all
keep
good.
my name out of your mouth.
Man,
Let's
look,
go.
put some respect on my. No, I'm joking.
Ah.
I'm joking, you guys. But
Love
I
Yep.
hope you guys have a blessed day. Buster, continue. You know it's your birthday all month, so keep that shit up. Keep celebrating, okay? You only turn 50 once. One time for the one time. But I'll get at you guys later.
Beautiful. Nina, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. And you're a real inspiration to crypto and all the crypto ladies out there. Appreciate that.
Aw, thank you.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Shout out Nina. I had to go to the bathroom. I'm coming back.
I was talking all that shit.
I heard you. I got my earphones on.
Hell
all
yeah.
good. All good.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
started out the gate hard, man. Like 40-yard dash yesterday. So I don't know how long I can keep that up, but we're gonna keep it running for a little bit.
All good, all good. You guys remember, hang in there. The market's red, but that means buy more. So
No, that shit's
it's
about
what
to
it
pop
is.
off.
It's what it is. Don't be scared. Buy more.
But there's so
All right.
many too. There's so many that you could buy and totally win. Like
It is.
you don't have to be scared, and it's not just one crypto. That's the thing that's changed over time. Because when I got in, I was like, it's only XRP and maybe a couple others. Like, no, it's a fuck ton. You can't fucking lose. It's like pin the tail on the donkey, but you're like planting seeds. So you got a handful of seeds. You literally just blindfold, throw the seeds, and everything grows. Like
Mhm.
Literally what you do.
Well, that's how it was in 21. You could throw anything, spaghetti at a wall, and boop,
Yep.
you done made some money.
And you're about but I'm talking about real in a real way, because like you're saying 21, that was a spec run.
Mm-hmm,
We thought we were gonna moon then, but no, this is everything changes now. And even the cryptos that are gonna be regulated and connected, and you know what I mean? They're gonna Solana's in. Full ass chains are anointed at this point. Full ass chains. Solana's in. Like I saw a meme the other day. They said
Always been in.
Yeah, always been in. And this is against my fucking better judgment. I was the one that was like fuck Solana, fuck you. I was hella tribal like 2-3 years ago. Fuck Solana, fucking blockchain shuts down all the time, and I still comment that shit. But at the end of the day, that shit got anointed. A month or two ago, that all of it got anointed. You know what I mean? 5 months ago,
man.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, when you somebody said up here, Daniel Steiner, explain exactly tokenization will work, please. I don't.
How about you get the fuck
That's
on
confusing.
the show, Daniel, and we'll talk about it. You've already been on here, bro. Come on.
I was talking to my
Expect us have
neighbor.
these elaborate conversations about explaining who's they. Like, fuck you, dude.
Who's they, Berserker?
Let's go, Daniel.
they?
Come on
That's
here.
some
We'll
care.
talk about the tokenization. Sorry, go ahead.
You know, hey, when you get a who's they, you're fucking dropping gems. They don't even know what to say. They just got to say, who's they? Fuck you, clown.
Bro, but
Like, what the fuck you talking
would you
about?
get into that argument with somebody who's like naturally what do you call it?
It's matrixy. It's just a matrix
it's a
answer.
matrix mind where you're just fucking fighting with
Worldly.
somebody. You just walked into a room with no doors, and you're like, "What? How do I get out of here?" Like they trap you with those questions. Like, bro, you know
They
what
think they're
tokenization
cool,
is,
bro. You're like,
I done heard you talk, Daniel. You're fucking smart. Don't be asking those questions. You know what tokenization is. You know what I'm saying? It's all real world,
But when
real world
everything-
assets on chain. That's what it
He
is.
knows. He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
and that's everything of everything that exists, bro. Everything you look at has value. So all that shit's coming on the blockchain. It's gonna be more tokens than people think.
Mhm.
That's a lot of fucking value, bro.
Well, the sub
know.
coins. You know,
You're
the
all hands on deck,
ZBEX,
bro.
The fucking the
All
ZBEX,
hands
the
on deck.
ICXs, the fucking XCNs, the fucking. It's all the side shit that's on these main chains that have been anointed. It's fucking Cardano. Motherfucker was on Sean Ryan Hodgkinson. Was on Sean Ryan podcast. That motherfucker is an ex-CIA agent, if not a current CIA. Like it's this fucking Sean Ryan got anointed to become like almost like a Rogan level podcast years ago to filter out and have certain guests that like gatekeep in a certain way. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not hating on Sean Ryan. It's fucking interesting shit. But it's just like Rogan. He'll have some people on, but they won't quite get to the fucking meat of it. And they'll kind of like dance around it. And it's just random shit. That's why people call Rogan a fucking gatekeeper. You know? And it's like those people. Okay, I said it a while ago. If you become famous and you stay famous, you remain famous, you're compromised, period. Because the entire machine of being famous, that entire platform of being famous is fucking compromised.
Until
Yeah.
until decentralization kicks off. Like, because I had a short on my Facebook page where I forgot who it was, but he just explained simply the difference. Like on the internet, the governments, Google, Facebook, everyone owns all the servers. There's nothing, it's all owned everywhere you go. But he's all in the future, the biggest social media platform will be on a blockchain where nobody could block you. Nobody could silence you, right? So as decentralization starts chewing on the real world, that's where the change is going to come in. Because even though the systems, even if this is all for the bad, the systems that are being adopted are actually for the good over time. Is going to change some shit up alone.
They're like transparent. They have their
Transparent, like Twitter and all this. Once fucking blockchain releases another fucking social media platform where you can't be like, oh, he's a racist, you know, and get fucking banned like a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit stops, like it's gonna be bigger than anything, you know.
Well, here's the thing. Like, when it comes to the decentralized nature and the definition of like blockchains, it's immutability, which is where you can't change it. It stays the same once there's a transaction that's on there. And then there's also the fucking transparency, like what you're talking about. So nobody could fucking create some shit. It is what it is, and that's what it is. And so, but that's the textbook definition of a blockchain. And I agree with what you're saying, and I totally think that we're going into this like decentralized world and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what's crazy is when you read about these sleuths on Twitter that are doing all this like transaction investigation, there are ways where they can muddy like blockchain like transactions. I don't know what chain they were talking about, maybe Ethereum or something like that, maybe certain chains, but there has been some fuckery with blockchain in the past. And I understand what you're saying is we're going into a better world, but man, just reading about that, I'm like, whoa, okay. And I'm not saying it takes away from the immutability aspect of it, and it doesn't. I'm not saying it takes away from the transparency aspect of it, but what I'm saying is it like if motherfuckers are able to hide transactions, it's like the Ito Farina thing. Ito got fucking shadow banned because he called out that the whale wallets from Bitcoin dumping, and the way that he had that one guy he hired to break it down was that they had hid the transactions in such a fucking way where it was like muddied by the waters, like for like one transaction has actually led to 10,
but what are they
thousands, and
that's
weird.
Yeah, and that's where we got to let decentralization get better over time. But how much shit are they hiding when they have access to the whole fucking warehouse of servers that's like 4 blocks long?
4
like
blocks.
How much? Yeah, and they own all the servers in there. They could do whatever the fuck they want, and all of that shit. You know.
And that's just the scary thing is how in depth it actually gets, and it's like, okay, who did what? Like, I remember the fuckery, one of the shit talkings about one of the FUD points about what is it? What did he say? What did RPM say? Hugo swapped our signed blockchain contracts. It's all bullshit. Yeah. Well, it still gets me about the wrapped assets. Like, you're still not in genuine XRP when you fuck around with FXRP. So. And whether or not that's going to be, if it's anointed by government, then I'll start maybe trusting it, which is completely the ass backwards point, because the original fucking blockchain heroes were all about decentralization. But decentralization also had a hidden meaning back then. It had a meaning that it was for the people, not the government. But now blockchain is going to be ran and controlled by the government to a degree. Like when I say and controlled, I mean, they own the servers. They own the mining. The United States is going to own the mining. They're going to own the U.S. now has 10% of, we're going private sector too. The U.S. now publicly has 10% of Intel, which is fucking bonkers. Like, you know what I mean? But at least it's coming out, the transparency of the government owning private sector. Like, it's before it was like, oh no, that's not owned by the government, even though the government would fucking contract with like said private company. But dude, I don't know, dude. It's just, I'm not saying be scared, and I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I'm just saying, like, there has been some shit happen. They have printed, I think they had printed ETH out of nowhere back in the day. You know what I mean? Remember that fucking snafu? And the FUD Ripple thing is that we had, like, there was like 32,000 blocks missing or something like that. That's some old FUD. None of us have really digested it because it's probably too technical for most of us to understand. But like maybe one day, if it's really a big issue or if it comes up again, like it might. But dude, once they flip switch, none of this shit fucking matters. We're just gonna get rich and nobody's gonna give a fuck about the fuckery that's happening.
Yeah, as far as
I'm saying on a technical level
for individuals. But at the same time, do you really think we're gonna go from a completely centralized world to complete decentralization in one step, bro? Like these fucking the Big 12, it could be 20, 30 years and be like, yo, you know, we thought this was the way, but we need more decentralization for the people on decentralization side. But it's going to take awareness from, you talk to your neighbor, they don't know what the fuck decentralization even means, bro. Until all these fucking NPCs wake up to even centralized versus decentralized, none of this even matters, right?
Yeah. Well, when people stop feeding their fucking kids like Nabisco poison and fucking taking vaccines and going to fucking Disneyland for a vacation, like that's got to stop. That's why the people can't be trusted with centralization or decentralization. They're never going to relinquish control. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get rich in the process.
We're getting rich as fuck, bro.
Conditioning.
Yeah, it's never going to change, bro. People are still eating poison out of the Black Rock supermarkets.
Yes, exactly.
Bro.
They got them on both ends.
Yeah, Nina, they're barely tickling the idea of maybe vaccines might have contributed to autism. And no, motherfucker, everybody with cancer got it from vaccines, period. Shitty food that they fucking fed to us on a silver platter.
Talk about it.
Why do you think cookies and crackers and sugars are the cheapest motherfucking thing in the grocery store? They won't want us healthy, bro. But then you go over to produce and an apple is fucking $1 each or something. Like, you know, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Honestly, I just left the country. It was so different. The food was different. When I got back here, I started getting bloated again.
Yep. Getting all blasted out and shit. Fucking yeah. Yep. They have to keep us. I said it years ago, and I'll toot my fucking horn. They have to keep Americans the fattest and the most appeased because we have the idea that we're still free. We still think, and that's also it's a double-edged sword because the fact that we still think we're free, that belief is in our bones. So we'll fucking kill them in a heartbeat once we realize that they're at fault. Who's they, Berserker? The powers that be. You know who the fuck they are. You know who the fuck they are. Yeah. Daniel, welcome aboard, brother.
That should be a backhand automatically. Who's they? Shut up.
That Batman meme. Shut up. You know what they are. Bam. Batman
Say
Robin.
Who's they again?
I like your
You got to get the cry line.
Okay, you guys.
Let's go, bro.
Nina, have a good day.
Goodbye, big
Appreciate
bro.
you, Nina.
World be free.
Hell yeah.
All right. And hello to everyone who said hello to me in the chat. All right.
Except for Bajane. Fuck Bajane.
Bye, Bajane. You know, Bajane, I'm not a walk in the park. Don't fuck with me. No,
Beautiful.
Daniel Steiner.
You're on the hot seat, Daniel. Nina, have a good day.
How you doing?
What's up, brother? What do you got?
Good, brother.
Okay, so back it up just a little bit for me. I got a lot of knowledge, but I got a lot of holes in my knowledge. So how does this tokenization work exactly? So for instance, if you own a piece of land, are we as individuals able to tokenize our property to get income off of it, or like how will it work exactly?
Well, I think that's all going to be in place. Like, you're not going to personally tokenize your land, but another they are working. That's already, I think the answer's already done, right? They're just now dropping the system on us. Yeah. But you're not going to personally go tokenize your house. Your house can be tokenized through the fucking lending group that you took the loan out through. All that's going to be worked out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. That's what
it'll be a choice. I think it'll be
when all cars are tokenized, it's going to be tokenized through all the DMVs.
It'll be a toggle. You'll be like on your fucking, you'll be on your mortgage app or whatever, or online on your mortgage website or whatever, whoever you got your mortgage through, and it'll be a toggle. It'll be like, all right, I want to refinance at 2.3%, and then it'll be a toggle. Do you want to tokenize? Bloop. You just toggle your shit, and then they handle the tokenization. It's like fractional reserve banking. So in other words, you go into the bank, you don't have control over what they do with your money, but the bank is going to take the bank's going to take your $10K, loan it out 10 million times, make a ton of money off of it,
You probably won't even have a choice. It's going to be
that right?
tokenized. And then if you sell your car in the real world, you sold it, blah, blah, blah. And then DMV updates the blockchain.
I see.
tokenized.
Boom.
So
Well,
all
you got the secondary. Well, what happened with the Big Short? Remember the housing market crash during 2008? You have the secondary mortgage market. So that secondary mortgage is literally fractionalized reserve banking on a massive scale using homes. And that's where they fucked up. They created all kinds of loans out of nowhere, garbage ass loans out of nowhere, and everything's hyper inflated and bubbleized and then popped and then crashed and fell apart. That's the technical
And that's where
definition of it. Yeah.
that's
That's
where
what they're doing
when
with
you
the
think,
fucking house.
when you
But
think
you'll
of-
have the option to gain from that tokenization. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then when you think of flip switch, like when Nerdy says 30 million and FSP 40 or FPS 40, he always said 30 million too, right?
Yep.
I don't think they're gonna do it in one go, but I could see them. How do you hold the value? You tokenize a shit ton of stuff, and then through that tokenization, the price rises, and then to hold that price, now you jam more money because now you can send more money, and now everything you did is going to hold, and then now you start pumping more money, and then when you pump more money, the price goes up. Now you can tokenize more shit, and you come
because there's
tokenize.
more
That's why I think it's gonna be-
liquidity going through the rails, right?
Exactly. You can't tokenize the whole world. You can't tokenize 4 quadrillion or whatever everything is when there's only 100 billion coins, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be stages, but then when people think these numbers are crazy, they're the ones that are going to get out way too early. Like if you think $50 crazy, you are going to fucking regret it so bad if you sold all your shit for $50. And yes, you came up. You made 50 cents, you made 100x. That's a victory, bro. Like if I make 100x, I could sell a bag and not regret it. But on this one, it's different. And people don't understand everything that's going on. It's hard to explain it. But
That's why we're chosen. That's why we're chosen to fight the flood. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hopefully so. So why do you suppose they're suppressing the price?
Because it's the one.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the one, everything that's been happening, it's happened because it's the one. If it wasn't the one, this bitch would have already been $20.
You know what's not the one? And I'll say it just like I talked about Solana. Solana's not the one because they allowed that bitch to go to $200. But Solana is in the new ecosystem and it is anointed. So what I'm saying is Solana will fucking skyrocket. But motherfuckers ain't getting into Sol right now at $200.
I don't like the Sol.
They're not.
I don't like.
Yeah.
Sol's number 6.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Daniel.
I have about 20 different cryptos, and honestly, once this bull market hits, I'm gonna pretty much liquidate all but the ISO 2002 tokens and just put.
You may not have time. You may not have time. Clarity's right around the corner.
Yeah.
That the market structure bill, like there might be I don't know what kind of restraints or constrictions are going to be in that legislation, but I think there will be. But here's the thing. I'm gonna like let's act like Nerdy's here too, and him and I are chumming about problem reaction solution. So this is where cyber attack comes in. This is where something big comes in where they're like, oh fuck, and then I think it'll be an emergency type regulation where all the fat has to be trimmed. All the fucking dog with butthole and the cat with hat and the fucking fart coins and all that's got to be trimmed. But I'm just saying, like that's what I believe. I believe that it will be cleaned out, and it goes hand in hand with what Garlinghouse said years ago. 99% of cryptos are going to go away. What in the fuck does that mean? How in the fuck is that going to happen? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But why the fuck would the CEO of fucking Ripple say that shit? Even if it was years ago. We still haven't seen, we can't see the road to that right now because everything's cool, calm, collected, and everybody's fucking in the meme world and people making money and fucking something has to happen to create that atmosphere of fuck all the shitty coins. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Yes.
I can only presume what's in front of me, like what the road to that looks like, and the only thing I can think of is chaos.
Nova Cryptos says agree on Sol number 6. But I think
what does that mean? Number
I
6
don't like
minus 10. Like, what is he talking about?
number 6 is its ranking right now. It's the number 6 crypto.
Okay.
But I think when you say $200 Sol, I think Sol's a bad example because there's only 541 million Sol on circulating. So if XRP was 540 million coins, it would be like $300.
Yeah, that's true. See, I'm not thinking about
it would be more than
Sorry,
Sol.
my bad.
Yeah. So Sol is like a lower supply coin, dude. Anything under $1 billion is low supply, and that's why I think it's a bad example.
I equate it. See, that's the thing. I understand the math of it and everything, but I equate it to bullishness about what it will do, what it's supposed to do, what it might do, what it like. You know what I mean?
Because even BNB, like BNB, fucking. I mean, it's $800.
How many? What's the supply of BNB? Is it endless? They keep printing it, or is there an actual? Look that up.
No, hold on. BNB is in the millions.
Yeah.
BNB is 148 million, bro. You know how low that is?
It's lower than Sol. Like right. Yeah.
It's lower than Sol, bro.
Yeah.
So if XRP was in the 148 billion, 130 billion market cap, XRP is 170 billion. So it would be like $1,300 XRP price, right? When you put the market cap into play.
Right.
Damn, the anti-market cap guys schooling me and smacking me in the face with fucking market cap math.
We want to ignore it. You know, you want to ignore it when you think
Smack me in the face with some math.
But there's a
That's
reason
funny.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. I'm just saying, dude, I'm ultra bullish on all this shit. And I think it just fucking irks me when you see these motherfuckers skyrocket and you're like, damn it. You know what I mean? Damn it. So price suppression is real, though. I mean, I've said it multiple times before. That motherfucker should be a $200, $300 coin. But I'm running it off of emotions and news and knowledge of what it is and the partnerships and all the shit. When I talk about
you're just talking retail, right?
But there's no.
What?
Go
Say
ahead,
it again, Daniel.
You're just talking retail speculation of 200 to 300.
Yeah, well, not from retail. It could be banks pushing liquidity into it, like in the backs, behind the scenes. I don't think retail is going to run price. I don't think it has anything. I don't think retail has enough gas behind ZERPs to push it to Astro. Otherwise, it would have. That's why it's suppressed.
Yeah.
So let's say it's free, wide open. No banks have jumped into it, and it's free and easy for crypto to manipulate it. I think we'd see spikes. Up and down, up and down, up and down from just trading, sure, but it'd be like bigger spikes. It would be in the $10, $15 range, running up and down from like pump and dumps from retail, just trying to make money, traders and shit. I don't think that's allowed because it's suppressed. So I think the fact on the table, the elephant in the room right now is that it is suppressed, period. So that I'm not debating that. I'm debating how much is it suppressed? Because I wonder, bro, even at 100 million supply or 100 billion supply, even though circulating supply is in the half of that or less than half or whatever, or more than half, but even that circulating supply is hell of a lot more than what supply is, like BNB and Sol. Yeah. So when we see these other coins skyrocket, I mean, I understand the math of it. But
yeah, because
it just sucks, bro.
SHX is 100 billion coin, but it's 3 cents, bro.
So
there's no other fucking coin that has 100 billion more than $3. Like XRP's leading the pack, but
nicely said, bro. Ready. Nicely said.
Yeah. Have you guys ever listened to Versan and Vendel from Black Swan Capitalists?
I know of them. I don't watch them religiously or anything.
They have some legit information sometimes too, and Versan has a relationship with some of the BlackRock people, and he claims that he saw XRP switch to 21,448 per token at one point, and he said he saw it with his own eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That sounds right. Yeah. It's just honestly, a lot of it comes from emotions of me being just a little debt slave Joe Blow. So because I'm a debt slave Joe Blow, I'm watching all this shit skyrocket, and ZRPs are just fucking going down or whatever. And like that's what we talk about. And it's me bitching essentially. But bro, when we start seeing like real price action, like $100, $200, something like that, $50, like real deal, life-changing shit, especially for people that have accumulated for years. That's when I'll stop bitching. But that 20,000 per coin, I see that totally, Daniel, all day. Like I'm waiting for that, and that's why the majority of people haven't done enough research to be able to stay in long enough. And so that's why I was like, PSA fucking forever bag, because you got that one forever bag. That's your Hail Mary for the rest of your fucking life. You know,
I know, that'd be sweet. I hope it's true.
Bro, why is Ripple saying by 2030? That's 5 years, bro. The last 5 years, I don't know about you, but the last 5 years was a fucking blur. That shit was like...
That's very true. At my age, it is for sure.
It goes quick, dude. Time's flying, bro. You think in 5 years, like, you just hold on to it forever bag.
Yeah, no, I have it split up for sure.
More monkey businesses. I don't think Uncle sleeps at night. I think he just counts all night. Hey, man, you said this earlier, dude. Like, honestly, this was crazy about crypto. I'm actually using everything that I was really good at just by being in crypto, dude. You can't.
Uncle very fast at math.
But I'm hella good with numbers.
Yeah.
But that made me understand market cap. I was arguing with Bitcoiners in 2018, bro. Like you say what you think, to be like, you know what the market cap would have to be, and I was like, yeah, these people don't get it. And then now it's like everyone's catching up to where it's okay to think XRP could be 10,000, but you would get shunned.
Well, here's the thing, though. You're talking about two separate subjects, though. So what Monkey Business was complimenting you about was regarding supply in comparison to other coins.
Mm-hmm.
Not market cap. It was about circulating supply. When the market cap clowns come in and start talking, you know what the market cap would have to be? That shit. That's a whole other subject.
That's a whole nother subject. Yeah, but it's all relative to each other.
That's true, but it doesn't. What I'm saying and what my point is that it doesn't directly make sense, and it doesn't justify price suppression. It doesn't. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, the market cap would have to be for XRP to hit $5 or $10. Like, motherfucker, like the shit can skyrocket with little bits of liquidity rolling in, and that's that flywheel. That's the flywheel effect. That's the, sorry, Mike.
And I knew a guy that he was a big VeChain. He's a big XRP guy, and he was like me. Like he worked at a grocery store, but he was in like right after me, man. And he was like a conspiracy guy, but then he would hit you with the who is they every once in a while. You're like, bro, the fuck you talking about? You know, when I was telling him like how XRP is going to drop down the system, then he'd be like, who's they? So he was almost connected, but I got in a huge argument with him over market cap. And I was like, bro, you're talking like market cap is money in, money out. He's all it is. I'm all, no, it's not, motherfucker. Like I'm dropping F-bombs on the phone. And then he ended up hanging up on me and he called me back like 45 minutes later. He's like, dude, you're right, man. He's all, I thought it was, I'm all, no, that's the game, dude. That's why people are about to get played.
Bro, and it's the ability to dream. It's the ability of, it's like that's, and it sounds fucking ridiculous because, I've always just been a regular Joe and, pretty down to earth relatively. But like when we talk about being chosen, it's not this like weird gobbly-goopy thing. No, all of you motherfuckers have been chosen. That's why you're here. You found the show. It's not some magical mystery tour type shit. Like, no, it's fucking, you got the foresight. You know what this is. The ones that are going to sell, like Daniel just talked about 5 minutes ago, the ones that are gone, the motherfuckers that don't believe, that aren't going to, they might have XRP, but they're going to, and Buster just talked about too, at $50. Yeah, you came up from, if you bought at 50 cents, you came up 100x or whatever. Like, but they're not, you don't know. Like the foresight.
You can't stop them.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to stop the people from selling either. Like
it's gonna be heartbreaking when we
shout out to World.
I just sold my bag at $100. Like what?
Shout out to
fucking
Dipito.
stupid.
I watched Dipito last week or the week before when they had the security people on there, but they were talking about the ballet wallet. And me and Zerk, one of our friends got married like fucking 5 years? I mean, that's 5
years ago, bro.
And then I'm like, dude, I ordered a ballet card and I just opened the window, loaded the card up. So I never opened the package on the card, right? I did open that dress where it has a QR code, closed the card, put it in the gift for his wedding. And he's never contacted me because I know he doesn't know how to get that shit off the card. And that's a good thing, right? So he's going to automatically go the difference. But I didn't realize ballets are paper wallets. So I ordered like 6 ballet wallets. I did 2 3-packs that I ordered. And I'm like, man, I could get, I'm still holding for like 3 people. I'm like, I could actually fucking open the window, load up their card, send it to them, and then they could link the ballet wallet and actually see their value go up and down, right?
Yeah. So it's
But then
like
as I did that, somebody bailed out. Oh, actually, Buster, I want to sell all mine, you know? So I'm like, okay. But it's my aunt. My aunt's older, you know, and I'm like, hey, she made 8 times her money, bro. She's older. But yeah, you're not going to stop people from dropping off because everyone has their own vision, you know?
And that's your point, is that you can't stop them.
You can't stop them, bro. You could. I did a voice text and gave my opinion. I'm like, yo, I got to tell you this. If you sell it all now, you're going to regret it. You could sell half and save some for later, you know, but it is.
You were saying, Daniel?
I was just asking, is that specific to Bitcoin only, or is it multi-token card?
No, here, let me go grab one.
No, they have specific coins. So it's a paper wallet. So paper wallet's like a hot wallet, but you have a physical card with it. It's like a metal card that comes in like this like cardboard package. Buster's about to show you. So it's a hot wallet because there's an app affiliated with it. You could like,
so you could do, this is it's stainless steel card inside. And then if you open this window, it actually has a QR code of the address. So you could open this window. They're good for gift cards too, because you could open the window. You could send money to the card without connecting it to the ballet app. And then when they get it, all they got to do is open the window, and the first thing on the ballet app is scan the card, and their card connects. And the app connects to the card.
Right. So but here's the kicker, though. Do you
they can have ownership?
Here's the kicker. Here's the question: is it says cold storage on it? Question is, do you need the card to make transactions? Because that's what technically makes cold storage is a physical device. Yeah. So it does say cold storage on it. So you might need the card, because I don't physically have one of those, but we've like, you know, obviously based on the story you heard, we've purchased those paper wallets and given them away and stuff. But but
once you connect the app,
card, do you need to scan the card to do transactions? That's
to send transactions. I can't answer that because I've never got one for myself.
Yeah, we never used
one to other people.
We never needed it.
But I would imagine once you connect the app, you're saying you have the card in possession.
Yeah. Right, but every transaction, furthermore, beyond that, do you need to scan the card every time? Because that would signify that it's actually
that's signing the transaction.
Exactly.
You probably do.
You probably need that card to sign transactions. Yep.
That side I can't answer,
bro. But to answer,
but it's a damn good device for you know.
Well, to answer Daniel, they're different flavors. So that's the XRP ballet wallet.
Yes, this is
they
XRP.
Have a Bitcoin ballet wallet. They have a Stellar or whatever. They have other ones. So we look at that ballet.
They got multiple ones. They're a little more expensive. You could do multiple coins,
but they're cheaper than a digital device or than a fucking battery powered. Right.
A 3-pack's $100. If
you
buy it
that's
singly,
your cheapest way to go fucking cold wallet all day. Yeah. Whoa. No. I take that back. When SafePal was around in the early days,
$40.
$30. But now
$40.
How much is it now?
I don't know. I haven't looked up a safe.
I haven't looked that shit up either in years. But that's an air gap cold wallet. Let me look it up. But no, what I'm saying is that's it. That's your cheapest option. And if the card, so let me look at this shit up. Let me find that out. But I don't know why
People-
motherfuckers are
Well,
lurking. We got 333 watching, and we're just fucking sitting here talking to Daniel. Like, I love you, Daniel, but fuck. Like, come on, people, join the show. It's coffee time.
I'm a newbie too.
I'm a newbie, and you got bigger balls than all these motherfuckers. Come on.
Well,
Shout
ever
out,
since you
man.
gave me my wrench, I
I-
figured, what the hell?
There you go. Links in the chat.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
bro. You got a wrench, man. You got
You didn't
balls.
drop the link. I did earlier.
other-
Why do you think Daniel's on here? Come on,
We got
Dippo.
3 people on screen, so 331 people are a bunch of pussies. Hit the link. Get your ass on here. Let's go.
Oh shit, that's funny. Shit.
We got Melissa at World Be Free 888. What up, girl?
Hell yeah,
I was
Melissa.
looking for
Second
the,
biggest
for the
ball
link.
sack. So you got a big ball. You got a second biggest. Daniel's got a bigger ball sack
Huh?
than you. I'm sorry.
I was chopping at the bit. I was originally under my World Be Free account on my phone, and then I was like, I need to do some work on the computer, so I switched over, and I was looking back for the link, and I didn't see it, so I was waiting. To come in and say hello. Great conversation, guys. You know, I do want to say something about. So I'm not 100%, schooled on the ballet wallet. However, when we were having our security show and the people that I trust that know a lot about the security, they and them validating it for me, because that's what I thought about it. As far as, once you buy, you get your card, you do the little window, you send the money to it, then it's there, and you have the app to check it. But then you just delete the app off your phone or whatever, if you're just going to leave it set. And then it is, in fact, just like a paper wallet, to my understanding. And when Simon and I were at the Bitcoin, we were at the XRP conference a couple of years ago when Ballet was there. And she was, the representative was saying, you could get a second one that you use for everyday transactions. If you wanted to have one that you're going to spend with. And so, I would think you'd need a couple of them
Sure.
if you were going to use it to transact with. But it sure does sound like, and I have a couple of them because I bought them, but I'm still always so scared to put my coins somewhere until I validate that shit. Because
Yeah, and I
don't want to
bought
get screwed
one.
here.
I was like, man, because I know the dude that we did the wedding present for. If I just send it to him like on a hot wallet, he's gonna fuck with it, bro. But I knew then I looked into Ballet. I'm like, man, this would be nice. I ordered it, but I didn't really understand the window of the cardboard. But once I got it, I was like, oh shit, I could just open this window up, send it. He's never fucking asked me. This is 5 years ago. He's never asked me once, right? So it's just chilling, right? He'll ask me when it's like $50, but we're at $3. When I loaded it up, we're like a quarter when I loaded them up, But
You probably forgot about it already. It's probably tucked away somewhere.
But even with when people want to do no send wallets, let's say you had a bag of 50,000, you could literally buy 10 of these, 5,000 on each, and then you're only using one at a time, right? So the other 9 would be no sends because you've never sent out of them, right? And then you're also seeing your shit go down as you use 2 cards, and now you have 8 left, right? You're watching your bag go down too, and it's so yeah. I thought when I watched that show, I'm like, man, I'm gonna order me some of these and use them or onboard people with them,
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Ro Regulus, we got Bijan Bain, Crypto Nova, Bishop Thomas.
What's up?
fellas?
Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. 50, man.
No, you're still alive today. That's good.
Yeah, man. We went hard yesterday.
I bet.
Happy birthday, Buster.
Thank you, sir. Oh man, you're going hard too down here. You got a steel reserve. That's like 91 octane.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's good?
Just chilling, man.
Berserker.
What
What's
up,
up, man?
I thought you were frozen, Berserker.
No, I'm trying to do research in the background, trying to figure out what the fuck ballet, how it works exactly. So there is a scratch off phrase, and so I think once you connect once, I haven't gotten there yet. I don't know, but maybe you guys can do some fucking research. Apex was up. Ro, Bajan, Bishop, Nova, I love you guys. Melissa, thanks for coming on. Daniel, I appreciate you too. Sorry, I'm just going research. What's up, guys? But no,
They've
ballet
been around
wallet,
a long time,
I think it'll work for newbies, and it's a cheap, affordable way of giving them like a cold wallet thing. I just don't know if it's required per transaction to use the card. I think you only connect once, and then you can spend it, and so or transact with your you just do it once because you scratch off the phrase, and then it's weird. I don't know what it is because I never used it. That's why.
Oh, you got to scratch off the phrase prior to send.
To be able to, you got to scratch out the phrase to be able to access it on the app and then be able to transact. And so that's so far what I've seen. So
you don't have to scratch.
That's what they say, Berserker, is when you do the thing, you send the money to it.
Yep.
Then it's just on there. If you want to use it, the scratching off the phrase.
Yep.
That's when that's
your signature.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
that's
but
signature.
that only gets you into that app once, and then you can do multiple transactions from the app at that point. But here's how a cold wallet works. You know what I'm saying? You got to use it every time to sign the transaction. See, the card might be a one and done deal. So if these motherfuckers don't open it up and scratch the phrase off and don't even get into the app, then it's technically as cold storage.
Yes,
because
that's
it's
correct.
a physical device.
Dual use.
You know,
That's why why they're so cool. Is because it is a dual use type of thing. And that's what she was explaining to me, is that if you want to use it as something that you're transacting, where you're just putting a little bit of money at a time, like you would put in your wallet, right? You've got that, and you have the physical card. You don't put a whole bunch of money on there. On the other way, you just buy it, put it on there. You don't expose you don't scratch off the thing, and then it's technically a paper wallet. And that you can get access in the future, right? You don't, you just know it's there, basically.
I wonder if we could use it time and time again, and if you.
She said yes.
Yeah.
Right. No, but what my point is that do you need the physical card to transact every time you use it? Every time, or
you would just have to know that
phrase. The app, and then Sorry, go ahead.
You'd have to know the phrase. The phrase is like your signature.
Once is that it? That's one and done, and then you could use the app like willy-nilly. That's the question. Because other cold wallets require to sign every time. See what I'm saying?
It's going to ask you probably every time. But
okay. So you need that physical phrase or whatever, but it's not. You don't need the actual device, because if you have that number or phrase memorized, then the physical device is no longer needed. So you essentially become the cold wallet. Or you write it down on a piece of paper. So paper wallet, technically. Yeah.
There's people, there's people that I got on Zamen. They're holding all their shit on Zamen to where for $40, man, a cold storage, they're better off going to something like that over having anything on their phone. Because even me with
security.
Even me with my phone, like I could hit anything on my personal phone. You ain't touching shit. Like I can hit any link, and get my phone compromised, but you're not touching none of my crypto, bro, because it's not even on this phone.
Yeah.
Like I.
So you're taking steps to have separate.
Going through shit to be like, yo, I'll never turn in a phone again either. Like, because I've had people, when you said, I've had people get on a Zamen that I told to get on a Zamen, told them don't fucking don't turn in your phone ever again, and do not lose these keys. And I actually had a nurse that was taking care of my daughter, and she fucking turned in her phone and she can't find her words.
Oh no.
Was there anything I could do? So even Zerka, you made this comment. Sometimes exchanges are better for a person that doesn't want to take their own fucking due diligence and step their game up. Sometimes just being on an exchange is better than them getting into a cold wall, but they don't want to do the work and don't want to pay attention to shit, Yeah.
I agree. How you guys doing? You guys are quiet, just staring into the screen. How we doing? Anybody got any burning desires? You want to talk about some shit? Let's go.
What do you think about the Philly lady stealing the boy's ball from the father?
I think that's just a fucking symptom of what's happened to the brains of I don't want to be a sexist, but to the brains of Americans is that entitled, fucking psychotic, justified, you know, when you got like, you know, I mean, we get in the argument of like, you mean kids are kids, like it's women are women, like it meaning like there's a certain level of respect you got to respect, you got to, you know what I mean? Kids are kids. You respect them you protect them, you respect them at all costs. No matter if they're a snot mouth, fucking snot nose, fucking little shit, like they're still kids and you protect them. So Karen, bitch ass Karen, yeah, fuck that bitch. Yeah. Like you fucking grown ass bitch, you grown ass adult. What are you doing stealing baseballs from kids, you fucking whore? Like that deserves a fucking whore. Yeah, you fucking whore. Like that all day. All day because pisses me the fuck off. But if it was a dude, he'd be a fucking cocksucker, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Like it deserves more of an ass whooping or at least a verbal fucking beatdown. Like you fucking piece of shit. Because at all costs you protect kids. Sorry, go ahead, Daniel.
I didn't even see it. What happened
There's
now?
also that Polish guy who took the hat from the boy.
Yeah, the fucking CEO took the hat from a kid at a fucking baseball game. You greedy fuck. Yeah. Like, you know, that deserves 1,000 punches from 1,000 dudes that are gonna whoop your ass. So there's a certain bro code that's leaving this world because everybody thinks it's not their responsibility. They're the social responsibility, and it's fucked because nobody wants to stand up. But if you see a Karen like that in public, like I'm surprised. I mean, if there would have been some down to earth girl in that fucking, I wish, because you want to see a fucking whore like that get her ass whooped by another girl. That's bro code. You know, like a dude don't whoop her ass, but another girl whoop her ass for taking a baseball from that kid. You fucking whore.
I didn't see it. So what happened?
I hope your hair gets pulled out, you fucking bitch. Like, yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah, that pisses me off, dude. But that's what I think.
What about
Nova, all day?
What about the kid?
You gotta see that, Uncle. Fuck, we're gonna get that to it.
I gotta see it. What about the kid though that caught the home run ball?
Yeah.
What about the kid that caught the home run ball and then he had another ball? He caught it. He had a ball in his lap and then gave the girls the ball he brought and just
so he was
them. The girls the girls are like, "Oh my god, he gave me a ball."
Boy.
Like,
Smart
yeah,
boy.
you didn't even get the. Yeah,
if nobody knows, nobody knows. But obviously, it was found out that he had a switch ball. Like that's fucking diabolical. Anticipating a fucking a foul ball. What kind of crazy shit is that? But no, but I hate going there, Nova, because it should just be understood.
Totally.
I don't want to get so hyphy to be able to say that shit, but like Karens like that should not even exist in society, but they do. And so it's just a testament of how fucked up society is. That's why we got all these people waking up. They're going, what the fuck's wrong with everybody?
She scared the shit out of him when she walked up. Did you see his body language? He was just so taken aback that she came up to him like it came in their space. And then his little boy is standing there. And I felt so bad for the little guy. You know, you see the wonderful hug that the dad gave to the son. And then all of a sudden she comes out of nowhere like she scared him. And yeah, I would have liked to see a female stand up and say, you know, you need to back up, you know, because if I would have been there, I probably would have. And then I'd have been embarrassed to be on camera.
Yeah.
Acting like that. So she's
I'm not saying
herself. So
right, but there was no like apparently it was just a woman just being a fucking psychotic. And it could have easily been a dude. That's fine. And it's like, but just I don't necessarily want to see someone get their ass whooped and shit. Like I don't get off on that. Like I just get along. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the thing. Somebody said in the comments, they're like, yeah, sports are like that. They're so fucking tribal, so crazy. And it's like a psyop within a psyop. So if you psyoped already and you're fucking such a sports hound that you'll fucking go crazy. Like people beating their TVs and shit when their team loses, like that kind of shit. That's crazy. And it's like we see that shit in Cali. Big time. You got Raiders, Niners. Like if you not so much in baseball, a little bit in baseball, but like Raiders, like you're a Raiders fan, bro. Like and it's like Bloods and Crips. It's fucking it's crazy, bro. You're either a Niners fan or a Raiders fan. And now the Raiders are in Las Vegas. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? So but no, that psyop, it just I believe it just exacerbates that behavior. It's just the pinnacle of like what do you call it? Severe, like it kind of gives an excuse for people to fucking act out because their personal lives are a mess. And so people focus on that one thing that distracts them. And they can act all a fool. That's what they want. They created it in circuses. Circuses and bread. They want people to fucking foam at the mouth for dumb shit. Doesn't matter.
They've done a really good job with programming people. Take your pick, whether it's sports or music or, just TV shows, whatever, like to deaden your common sense, I guess, and people just use it as an escape to, get from their regular life. But, when you're getting that freaked out that you're breaking your TV because your team didn't win or there was a bad call, there's an issue, and we all laugh about it, right? Like I used to laugh about it, but it's like they've been showing us in real time how crazy people are. Like, I mean, that's just nutty buddy, they've done an effective job across the board getting people to be desensitized to proper behavior.
You know what we're effective as? We're effective at getting two bishops on screen at the same time.
Oh, we got him. We got him. He's here. Hey, hold on. Hey.
Yep.
So Bishop said, look, you got to have two bishops to win the game. He's here.
Right.
He's
there
here.
You go. You do, man.
That's fire, bro. Bishop and Bishop. Let's go, Lloyd.
What's going on?
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, ever since you got the new
birthday.
mic, ever since you got the new mic set
Thank
up,
you, sir.
Bishop, like, I don't know, he's a little bit more polished.
Yeah.
Bishop Tom, you got to step your game up.
Yeah, step
Come
your
on.
game up, brother. That's right.
I'm at work.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's
happy
sad,
birthday,
though.
Buster. Let me say that. Happy birthday, definitely. And I'm glad Nina's alive. So I like to add that too.
Yeah, Nina's been MIA for a little bit.
Yeah. I was worried
She's
about it.
back.
There is no plan B.
But I
always
agree with
plan A.
you, Zerk. I agree with you, man. Somebody need to go up. Somebody need to go upside that woman's head for doing that kind of stuff. And that CEO, man, I couldn't believe that dude. That dude's a billionaire, and he literally just stole it from that kid, and then had the nerve to post something like he should have been faster, and then 2 days later try to retract that crap. Like, I didn't say that. It was someone else that said it. I'm like, come on, dude, really?
He's a shit person.
Well, it's just sad.
I
We
hope to
shouldn't
see
even
the
have these
kid. I hope to
conversations.
see the kid and the dad go for a tour, get some autographs, treat him right. I'm sure the Phillies will probably do that, or whoever it is, their team or whatever. But and then do a promo. No more Karens allowed in the stadiums or something like that.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's the whole fucking point, is that they're all Karens.
Yeah.
That was my point, is in a vague way, is that if you're a fucking diehard crazy ass like sports fan, like, yeah, a lot of people are good, well mannered and stuff like that, but for the most part, most of them are sold on the circuses and bread, where they'll fucking, like, it's that the knee jerk guttural reaction to something emotional happening in and around baseball, and I think it comes from people actually not being happy on the inside, like deep down, like you're fucking shit's not sustainable right now. Nobody wants to fucking admit it, but people are still going to, like, they find the money for baseball games, football games. People find the money to go on Disneyland vacations, and what the fuck? Like, what? Like, people can't even pay their bills right now. The average income is what, 30 grand, 40 grand a year? That's the average income.
Yeah,
that
people
shit
still want to live, man.
That's what I'm saying. But they opt for the fucking options that are given to them right in their face. Yeah. And it's hard. It's not like I'm sitting here like and not distracting myself with whatever. I'm human. I do the same shit, but I just do it on a different level. I mean, I'll watch movies or something like that. Like,
Yeah, but that's smaller distraction. You're actually distracting yourself with this shit. Like,
yeah,
you're
that's true. Yeah.
Embellishing this shit.
Yeah,
and that's what changes your life. And that's the difference between the people that are actually wasting all their time. They don't realize they're wasting all their time because they're investing their time in stuff that's not going to change their life at all.
That's very true.
Oh, that's deep, dude. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, this is what I distract myself with. I'm literally busy.
Yeah.
The literal facts about this is that every time we go on show, let me give you an example. I got on late today. That's why we're a few minutes late. I got on late. I got on like 10 or 11, 10 or something like that. Right at showtime. Normally we get on about 20 minutes before. So let's say 11 o'clock my time, PST. 11 o'clock my time, or 10:30 a.m. my time Sunday. I won't get off this bitch till, what is it, 12:30 now? It's already been 2 fucking hours, almost damn near 2 hours. And if we were running and gunning and having a really, really good show, like this bitch don't end till what, 2 hours, 30 minutes? It eats up my whole Sunday. It's a part-time job. And you figure you factor that into 3 shows a week. That's the same shit. It's like working like 20 hours a week. You know what I mean? And in addition to having to remember doing the thumbnail, it's not a shit ton of work, but it's enough distraction to keep me fucking. You mean the normal Joe that's into baseball, the Phillies cunt, the Phillies whore, like that bitch probably fucking watches every Phillies game that's out. How many games are happening during the week? How many games is a professional? I don't even know, bro, because I'm not a sports person. How many games happen in season for one professional sports team that are on TV? Like, let's say you follow the Phillies.
It's over 100.
No, I mean per week, like per month. Like what's the frequency? Once, twice a week, something like that. Yeah, that's your whole ass day. That whole shit, that whole game, right? Isn't that watching the whole shit and all the commentators and watching the fucking commercials and all the fucking psyop commercials about pharmaceuticals getting crammed into your fucking brain?
You're definitely spending time. That's no doubt.
You're spending time on a Phillies fucking kick. So, of course, and then there's all kinds of the weird subconscious shit that you don't even know about, that they're priming that bitch because she's got an algo too. We all got algos. So that Karen Philly cunt whore, she's fucking getting pumped. She's getting pumped with some psyop bullshit. She's making her even more Karen. All the shit that she's getting pumped because her algo knows that Karen's.
I gotta watch
knee jerk react.
Pull this up, dude.
But it's the same kind. I've always felt this way about every psyop. It's fucking bullshit.
I got a quick question. Has anybody reached out and tried to get Jake Labor on the show?
He don't give a fuck about us. He's better than us.
Oh, no. I have it. No, man. I have his phone number. That's why I was asking.
I did years ago. Yeah, to be honest with you, dude, speak the truth, about 2.5 years ago, I tried to get, this is when we were in our interview phase, me and Buster. We got like Darren Moore on, we got like Alter of Ego, a bunch of other people. I think we had Ari on too. So, but during that phase, I had messaged multiple big channels, DAI, Brad Crimes, fucking. I think Jake was a baby then, but he was still big enough to be able to interview. So to be honest with you, yeah, I reached out to Zach. And I reached out Zach Rector and also Jake Labor, I believe. So at the time, I don't quote me if I'm slightly off, because I sent a bunch of messages to a bunch of people. Granted, I was a baby then too. We weren't as big as we are now, but we're not even that big fucking. But what I'm saying is, yes, we've reached out. They don't give a fuck. That's why I say that. It's weird because I have this perspective from this show where I've grown in this show and people have gotten to know me a little bit more, despite me knowing you or them. They've got to know me because I'm on fucking YouTube all the time. But because of that, I can, it's weird, but like there's certain people that don't want to mingle with the likes of us. And I get it's like a resentment. Honestly, it's a resentment. But it's not like I'm gonna fucking do something. No. But at the end of the day, I remember, motherfucker. Because they don't want to mix, they don't want to get their pond dirty with like an outlandish loose cannon show like this. Especially with me at the helm. They don't want to mingle with me. See, Melissa's got nuts. She got bigger nuts than all you fuckers, but not as big as Daniel. Not as big as Daniel, but Melissa's got nuts. She's about to get me on Dipito. But
hell yeah.
Here's the kicker, though. Here's the kicker, is that I do actually have a filter.
Good. Because you can't say, please, I'm going to say that. Please don't say F on Dipito.
What about whore? Did I say fucking whore?
No. Listen, no, but you are.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
The reason is, like, and I know you have a filter, and that's why I invited you, because
and
you
I appreciate
are
you trusting
incredibly bright. You're so smart. Like I said, This show is like my favorite.
People
You
think
guys-
I'm a fucking monster.
No,
but I created that
You're
illusion.
funny, is what you are. You're funny, and it's
Thank
a
you.
great show that you've built here. You know.
Well, we
so.
couldn't have done it without you motherfuckers.
Yeah, hey,
There it is.
also, we never said this either when we got a Dipito to 1,000. We hit 2,000, bro. So shout out to everyone that subscribed.
Fuck, we didn't even pat
We're
our
at
own
2,000. Yeah.
Damn, son.
Let's
Yeah, because
fucking go.
you guys,
Happy
you guys
birthday,
are the
happy
only
2000.
ones. Yeah, you because of who you guys are is why. You know, your channel should have 10,000, 20,000 easy.
That's the same reason why Jake Claver never got back to us. It's the same reason why fucking Zach Rector never got, because we're fucking toxic waste, Melissa. People don't want to touch us until, and then watch. This is the same concept behind these motherfuckers coming out of the woodwork. Once we start fucking mooning, and all of a sudden we'll be saints and we'll be right. And no, motherfucker, I remember you fuck. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
I remember when you hated on me when I was trying to help you. You like, but that's such resentment, bro. That's hard. It's a hard concept.
It is.
I don't want to hold on to any of that. I just want to fucking exit stage left and not deal with the people. But Berserker, you should be kinder and gentler, and you should forgive. And yeah, I will, but I'm not going to mingle my riches with these fuckers that doubted me this whole time. Like, there's a line where
you can forgive without actually, and you can forgive. People think forgiveness means not remembering. You know, you can remember what happened. You can forgive them all day long.
Yeah.
But in that forgiveness, you don't forget what happened, and their behavior, if it hasn't changed, that doesn't mean you go back to it. Because forgiveness doesn't mean I let you shit on me twice. You know, you know what I mean?
It's true.
So
And it's actually for
I forgive them. I forgive everyone that called me crazy and a fool and called me stupid. And you know, we people here say I'm going around trying to convince people. I stopped there about 7-8 years ago. I don't convince nobody of anything. I told them they don't want to do it. I respect their free will. Even God won't even stop them from doing what they want to do. So why in the heck am I trying to stop them? I just told them. I witnessed. I did what I was supposed to do, and they don't want to listen. Okay, you know.
You learn, and over time too, you learn like, because sometimes I sound harsh when the people don't get it, but I'm not really being harsh, because sometimes it's even being a manager. I knew what motivated people. Sometimes I had to hurt someone's feelings for them to fucking work hard. And then sometimes you got to, like, you know, give somebody validation, be like, you know, everyone reacts differently. But I also know I spend a lot of time, here's the Uphold app you need to get, and you could give them all this shit in the YouTube videos. But sometimes now I'm just like, yeah, if you're not doing this, bro, you're already behind, you know.
Hey, listen,
and just let it be what it is.
I also know, here's the fucked up thing, is that I also know I'm very reactive. And you see me here, it's because I've become this person on the show. I've become comfortable on the show. So it's easy for me to call her the effing W. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's easy for me to be like, fuck that, blah, blah. But like, it's because I'm comfortable here, but it's also vulnerable. So people can see my buttons and my switches. That's why I want to, and I want to be able to like exit stage left to where buttons and switches don't matter. They don't work no more. You try to push my button. No, I'm so rich. I'm way over here, bro. Like,
read that line.
You could try to fucking get me to react all day long, but I'm insulated. You know, like, I want that. That's where the freedom comes in of being, you know, having Bishop Thomas, $25. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
I love it. Tyranny Rival, $25. Damn. Look at these guys dropping.
Let's run it.
These are birthday monies. Happy birthday.
But even when we're talking about sports, the mother of my children, she'd be like, damn, how do you know? Like, I knew every fucking player on the field, bro. Like, linemen. You know, she's like, how do you remember all these names? But literally, all that energy that I was putting into football and watching basketball, I'm just doing it in crypto now. You know what I'm saying? I just decided to change where I put my attention, and now we're here and football's on, bro, and I don't even give a fuck. Like, but if I rewind 20 years ago or 10 years ago, I wouldn't be here on a Sunday. I wasn't there, you know.
Yep. Yeah, Lloyd's got a good point, bro. He goes, but how go on another show and be on your best behavior when they come to the dark side? They will see and leave probably clown show or bust. Yeah, the real berserker. So whoever knew is gonna watch me on Dipito and like being all sweet and shit, and then come over here and watch me scream fucking whore. Like,
hella funny, bro.
that's the fucking glory of this, though. Is like, okay, this is a weird concept, but because it's been shadow banned so bad, and Buster's not wrong. Like, this fucking show is weird. It's got like a twofold thing. This show, from a professional YouTube standpoint, this show has been allowed to go on. No major strikes, knock on wood. For all these years, we talked about all the concepts, you name it. Nothing's fucking happened. So something's protecting us, but also something's holding us back from what the typical expectation of YouTube growth is. So the typical expectation is what unfortunately happened to Jake Claver, Zach Rector, DAI, Brad Crimes, all of them. Years ago, that shit happened. They started monetizing. They started to be able to feed their families on YouTube. They started to be able to fucking live with it. And so because we're in this weird little limbo, we're in this like Beetlejuice waiting room, so to speak. We're not monetized. But at the end of the day, we're protected. We're not shut down. That's what's bizarre about this show.
It's not that really bizarre if you think about it. You pay the cost
Bro,
to be the boss,
let me
right?
fucking have my moment for a second,
Yeah,
Bishop.
no. Okay, all right.
Oh, it's actually not that bizarre. Fuck you, Berserker. Like,
no. But
it's just bizarre, bro. We've been doing this for years. Sorry,
yes, it's bizarre. That's right.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Say your shit.
I was gonna say YouTube pays the cost to be the boss, man. And so when they paying you money, they get a chance to tell you what you need to say. And you guys, to your credit, saying, "No, what the hell with you? We're gonna keep going until you throw us off." And they just don't care about you, quite frankly, which is good.
Bro.
This allows us to come on here and be free, which is great.
But Melissa's like, oh, there should be 10,000 people watching. Well, yeah, but they don't. They're not the. It's weird, bro. I have this feeling that it's only supposed to be this 300, 340. Like, we've only ever had like 460. Our maximum viewership is like 460, and that's across Twitter.
No,
YouTube.
actually, Illuminati Nights, like the first go, went like 700.
700. Okay.
And then they put the ramp down on Illuminati Nights. Then we got on the next week, it's like 70.
Right. And so
that first Illuminati Nights was like 700. I was like, what the fuck?
But let's say organic viewership. People come on, and it's exactly what Lloyd just said, where they come to the dark side. Sorry, I got to burp. It always makes you laugh too. It's hilarious. I don't purposely do that. I just for some reason suck air in as I fucking rant, and then I burp out of nowhere. So, but what I'm saying is the viewership that comes on, the Twitter viewership that comes on, they're like, oh shit, what's this? Everybody's talking about it. They come on here and then they get turned off. And so this is only for certain people, this kind of combo. And I'm sorry, guys, if I make you feel uncomfortable if I go crazy.
But even when we're monetized, we are monetized. They just mess with the back end.
Yep.
On, I forgot what it's called, but we are monetized. But even when we're monetized, we're like,
but we're not though, because what it's doing is it's like people can't do super chats, but we have an account where they did it one time. And so we have an account where they could have super chatted us, but now for some reason the back end doesn't allow us to do super chats, so we're not full on monetized. So that's why
they granted us monetization, and then we failed the background check of how to get paid through YouTube. Like, you can't make this up. But
they're raping us with 30%, so the Cash App helps a lot better. It's like tipping a waitress in cash instead of credit card, because we don't have to tax. We don't get. I guess Cash App does take a fee though, doesn't it? I don't know.
I think it benefited us though by that happening, because even when we're monetized for like a month or two, then every time we post the video, YouTube's like, oh, this is not monetized. This is not monetizable because we're saying a bunch of shit, right? So we would literally have to change the format just to get paid, and I'm not doing that. And that's why I fell out with a lot of the bigger channels, because there was time when I was on Kime shit talking, you know, dropping some red pill.
Yep.
He was just like, I don't know about that, Uncle Buster, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, actually, I do know, motherfucker. It's time for me to get out of here. You know,
I remember when everybody hated on the red pill. They were all XRP, but everybody hated on the red pill.
Yeah,
and it's all tied together. We were one of the first to talk about.
But that's just
red
because
pill
they have a big channel, you know, and it's hard.
They're scared.
It's hard to get big and keep the realness. Like everyone starts.
But what happened?
You know, they didn't go red pill right away. Then red pill becomes cool, and then they're doing a paid red pill. Fucking join the group. You know what I'm saying?
What would happen if we got monetized 3 months ago or 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago? Let's say we got monetized, then we started growing like Zach Rector or whoever else. What happened? You're damn fucking Skippy. I'd polish up, put them 3-piece suits on, get an LLC fucking company going. I mean, you bet your ass, because it would pay my fucking bills, and I wouldn't have to live in the debt slave misery that is the Matrix now. So what do? Broke, angry, but entertaining, or rich, polished, and boring?
Gotta be yourself,
there's
man.
no fucking happy. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to be with who you be. You got to be who you are, man.
Bro. But there's some.
And anybody that's met you live, we all know that this is the Zerk.
And I want to be that passionate person, because I think that's what my calling is to be that passionate. But at the end of the day, do I sacrifice myself for others by being passionate and impulsive? And no, I kind of want to insulate myself to where I don't fucking get put into positions where I have to explain something. No, motherfucker, I don't care. I don't exist. I'm a legend. Get away from me. It's because I want to be safe. I want to feel like I'm safe.
You know, I like Rector, and I like even Claver, man. But you know, someone's talking about Rector was talking shit on XPR. Like, I don't see that. Like, but he was also late to Zebit, you know, so it's cool. We all got different things, you know. Because I remember when he did a Zebek video and you know, endorse sort of Zebek, dude. I was always millions deep, bro. Like, been buying that shit. Like,
yeah.
So
I met Zach Rector. I fucking shook his hand and everything, but there was no interest. It was just like, hey, what's up, buddy? Blah, 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 blah. And that was it.
Yeah.
So there was no interest there. But here's the thing. I don't fucking hate on these guys directly. I want to make that a point. I don't hate on them directly. I understand where they're at. And that's why they don't want to mix with us. That was where this came from. But when it comes to Bishop Thomas, you were saying you were going to reach out and is your intention to get them mixed with us?
No. I'm just talking about Jake, not Zach.
Oh.
If I reach out to Jake,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But if I reached out to Jake, would you allow him on the show?
Everybody's allowed at all times. So it's one of those things where it's an open invitation. There's not like an interview plan. There's no design to this. This is more like if he wants to join the show, fuck yeah, we'll talk. That'd be a banger show. Everybody and their mom be like, but, all these questions about LLCs and yeah. But at the end of the day, you know, he's probably witnessed us and watched us fucking talk smack and all the guys in the fucking chat and me and like talking about the LLC shit. Yeah, it's cool and all, but like people can do their own shit. He's
seen your show.
What's that?
He's seen your show.
Of course he's seen our show. But at the end of the day, I don't hate him. I don't even know the guy. I don't know him. I know he's an XRP guy and he's done a lot of work for the community. So to give him a compliment, for sure. He's given a lot of people hope, I'll tell you that. Because he's another influencer. Sorry, go ahead.
Reverse carry trade. That's his
reverse carry trade. Right. You're talking, that's the China crash shit.
That's his big mantra, yeah.
Yeah, the China crash, and that's yet to happen again. They were saying that. Remember that carry trade crash first? Everybody's like, "That's the catalyst." Yeah. So, but shout the fuck out to these other influencers. It's not my intention to talk shit about them, but at the end of the day, I end up talking shit because somebody asked me what I think about it. My honest opinion is like everybody should run their own shit.
Yeah,
but
he's mad bullish.
Yeah, he's mad bullish. And you know what I do like about Jake is that he fucking talks about the price of XRP in a high regard. And I've always felt it high, super fucking high, not $50.
No. Into year 2025, he's got what, $2,500 a coin?
Yep. $2,000, more than $2,000. Yep.
Run it.
It's over, bro.
Yeah.
And I agree with Jake on that level. Totally. I'm so fucking bullish, but I've always been viewed as some like cartoon bear chasing crazy fucking man. And it's like, no, dude, I'm not.
But here's the thing, and because I've been listening, I had to go get myself some coffee.
It is coffee time.
I know,
It is
exactly.
coffee
I
time.
kept seeing the coffee time. I'm like, yeah, I need some coffee right now. I think everybody, people are different, right? Some people will watch this show and absolutely love it, and I think there's a lot of people that love your show a lot. I mean, clearly. Other people are, they watched Zach Rector. It's like we have choice, right? And we all need to reach people in our own ways. And you're spitting knowledge in a fun way. And some of the other shows, while they have a lot of viewership, it seems like they do. I don't know if they really do or not, but it does change you, I think, when they get to that level where they're starting to make money and all of that, and then it's like, oh, I better not rub elbows, because I've had people say that they're going to come on dip a toe. Like I just ask people, I just go with my heart when I'm asking people, and I've had people say that they will, but they never actually do, right? And I used to get my hopes up, and now I'm just like I'm so disappointed because I wanted Santiago Velez to come on the show, and I mentioned him, and he said yes, and then schedule me with his person, and then that whole thing happened with Crypto Erie and them. They wanted to reschedule the interview for a closer date, and I was like, oh, this is super cool, we'll get him in September. Well, now it's just going to be the other fella, which is fine, because it's still like he's a lovely person, but I was just like so bummed out, thinking like I was gonna finally get to talk to Santiago, and no, that's not the case. So
Right.
it's one of those things where you're gonna reach people in your way. You're doing God's work, in my opinion, of the people that were just real folk, and you strike chords with people. It's kind of like Uncle Buster talked about being a manager, and some people you gotta be nasty to, and to get them to jar them awake, and other people you gotta be really lovey-dovey with, and give them affirmations. People come across your show and they're in a place in their life and they're like, yeah, I resonate with this dude. I resonate with what he's saying. He's making complete sense, and he's not afraid to say it out loud, right? You're not pussyfooting around. And that is necessary in this world. So I commend you. I really do. I love this show. I really do.
I love it. I appreciate
oh my God.
Melissa, I appreciate the compliment big time. Honestly, it's funny because I don't even pre-think. Tyrone, $10. What's up? Thank you. Also, fuck this show for real. Fuck crypto. Fuck this show. But it's one of those things where a lot of this comes from my debt slave background. It's literally customer service, because that's the only job that's always available. It's always a service job. Somebody starts off and work at McDonald's or something like that, or a grocery store, or fucking, it's everybody's first job is customer service. They either hate it and they go full professional and they try to make something of themselves, or they stay in it and they go all deep. And I went deep. Like I got decades of hospitality and grocery, decades, and it's all customer service. So I'm sitting there, I know how to fucking rap and talk, and yeah, I'm annoying as fuck to most people or some people, but I'm also fucking hilarious because I hit this like tip of the iceberg, break the ice. Think about this, boom, and I drop a bomb in your lap and fucking deal with that. And then but that level of like not giving a fuck, it comes from being a debt slave. And so, but in my personal heart of hearts, I'm tired. I've been a jester my whole life at the expense of the rich.
You're like me though. You're using, like, that's to me, like crypto, and then getting on YouTube, and now I'm like, dude, everything I've been through was all for a reason, bro. Because now you're like using all these skills You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a mouthpiece because you fucking worked in every restaurant in fucking NorCal, bro. It's crazy. You can't make this shit up.
Yep.
But
and I'm the sort of dog that fucking handles shit. I put fires out and shit. I'm the motherfucker they call when no other motherfucker can handle a shitty customer. And that shitty customer, after their fucking meal, they're giving me their daughter's hand in marriage, and I'm invited to the fucking family reunion. It's like that, bro. No joke.
Hey, Buster,
eating out of my hands, like at the end of this meal, like
Hey, happy birthday, Berserker! Don't never work at McDonald's again.
Bro, I'll run 9 McDonald's and call him Bishop, the Bishop House. And they'll be eating burgers from Bishop's house, motherfucker.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, man, love, respect. Yeah. I gotta get back to work.
All right, brother. I'm gonna hop off myself, man. I gotta go get my daughter. But
we're gonna call it, bro. We're done. We're fucking done. Let's
we could call it. And then we're gonna back off on Bluminati nights for a little bit. I need a night off, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna do it as needed, and XRP's about to ramp up, and then we're gonna figure it all out.
I do have one question.
Bring it up. You guys brought up, and then I'll Sandy, stop. Dear, Sandy's gonna walk us out. Go ahead. But
all right, one question. You guys mentioned something. I think Daniel said it or one of you guys said it that I never thought about. When Clarity Act kicks in, there may be a time where everything just gets cut off because everyone's terrified. So we might see those cryptos those extra ones that are not utility just drop off the earth like overnight. Do you think that's going to happen? I mean, that's what it sounds like.
It's called the market structure.
Yeah.
So it's the Market Structure Act or bill or whatever it is. And so, okay, what's your break it down a little bit for the layman? What are you asking? What are you?
I'm asking this question. Do you believe that when the Clarity Act kicks in, that they will say, like, will we have a grace period to try to consolidate? Or do you think they're just going to all of a sudden the next day the law is going to be enacted and all these coins are just going to drop off the earth, and we'll be holding dead coins?
So this is just based on no catalyst, no like scare event, no 9/11, no black swan.
The catalyst would be the passing of the Clarity Act,
the legislation. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, if it's written into it, yeah. So like, let's say all American coins are done. But like,
it could be.
What signifies an American coin? And also, can you be from overseas? Like, isn't Solana fucking Singapore or some shit?
Yeah.
Or is that American?
I don't know what that one is, but there's a couple of them. XDC being one of them. That's Singapore.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But depends on how hardcore it gets. That would be kind of crazy. So yeah, I would imagine a grace period because they always do offer that. Even when FDR stole our gold in the 30s. They gave a year or so they gave a year or so for people to like forfeit their gold, and at least that's what I remember reading. So
I think it'd be a natural though. It could be a natural thing to where just all these other shit coins that aren't involved are just they're people starting to dump and trying to jump on board with the ones that are in the group.
Yeah, I expect that to happen naturally. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
So maybe that would be as a result of price action. So we bump up to $100 a coin XRP. Everybody's like, FOMO, fuck dog with butthole. Like, yeah.
There's got to be something in consideration for all these people that are tokenizing their businesses, though. That actually they're having a plan. So like I don't know if I see just all these tokens going away. Like,
well, I don't think. I'm not talking about like the meme because I think the memes are naturally protected by whatever network they're on. So all that's in decentralization. So what happens outside of the XRP ledger is not going to affect all these memes on the ledger and Solana, right? But these other coins that are just out there, I mean, it's going to be a tidal wave once people realize, it's just like when people got on Doge and Shiba. You don't tell me like XRP really starts going. These people have no, they're just going to hop on the green. They don't give a fuck. right?
Yeah, see, I'm just wondering if we're going to have that .com bubble. You know, we're going to have the crypto bubble that just pops, just like we did back then, where all of a sudden it's just stuff just gone.
I think there's going to be some of that where some's going to be like legitimately, based on legislation, legitimately fraudulent, and it'll be like, nope, not allowed, and they'll like all the banks or whatever, you know, the fucking exchanges will like delist certain things that have been known to not align themselves with regulation. So I think coins are going to be delisted for sure. But what I got from what Buster just said is that you can't really fucking cancel a meme coin unless it's organic, like where all the money. Yeah,
memes are separate.
One it's already there. Yeah,
I think it's
memes
more like
separate.
what blockchains are going to survive, right? Like what blockchains are going to survive, which ones are going to have the teams are supporting. Like Solana, they say is American through the official Solana Foundation is based in Geneva, but they've got it tagged as American Solana. As per the
XDC, I think XDC is one of those that will survive because it's got so much momentum right now with the outside world. They always say F the United States and keep rolling. But I don't want to hold you up. I know you got to go. Buster's out. Buster's just left.
You're good. No, Sandy, how are you doing? She got on late, but not too late. Go ahead, Sandy.
What's up, Sandy?
Hey, everybody. I got two things I want to tell you. You know, I had the metal pay, okay, and I did what Buster said. I got the Webot, you know, the wallet, okay. Anyway, I got everything on the metal pay app. I got that. I bought XPR, okay, showing there. All right, I was going to transfer it over to the Webot so I could start staking it. Well, listen, they sent me an email and they said that I have to get rid of my VPN because of the U.S. bank regulation. It's already there, guys. And so now my metal pay, I can buy it, but now I don't even know what VPN is. I got to go to a computer place and see how I can, wherever it's on my iPad or whatever, to get it off so I can transfer those coins over to the Webot. But I just wanted to tell you those two things because they sent me an email. It said because of USA bank regulations, you cannot use VPN. And so I guess that's why my coins won't switch over to the Webot. Because I tried all morning.
Sandy, really quickly, if you got an iPad, go to your settings, swipe down, type in VPN in the search window. That option will show up, and you'll see the little green button, and you just push that and then turn it off. You could never use VPN, by the way. We just kind of backdoored it. That's the way we backdoor things to get somewhere. We're actually jumping to another computer in another country to make it look like we're coming from that country. Well, they've tied all that stuff down now. So
So I'll need to do it on my iPhone and iPad, right?
That is correct. Just go to settings, swipe down, look for the search window, type in the letters VPN. You'll see the option pop up, and then go to the option and just turn it off. You don't need to go anywhere else.
God, thank you. I am so tired. I have been back and forth with Metal Pay. I mean, it's like, they want me to send my, information. And I said, man, I've already done that on Metal Pay. Is this not going to the chain? What is it? The XPR?
Yeah.
The
blockchain.
They want to make sure you're not pretending that you're in South Korea or in South Korea pretending that you're you.
Yeah, the U.S. has really cracked down on that. Yeah, we used to use VPNs for everything. I used to use it to get over to Korea, to buy from KuCoin. When KuCoin said they were taking no more Americans, American citizens, I would backdoor that way. But they got smart though, so now I can't do it anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that was fire, bro.
Yeah. I didn't know. I just didn't know, but. I was doing what Buster and ZRK told me to, said do, get that Webot, and I thought, well, yeah, and then I saw where you can stake it, and then well, like you say, that's what it's going to, is your DeFi, and where you you don't have to sell your crypto. Y'all know this. You don't have to sell your crypto, you know. You can invest it, and then you can get a loan from that, and then what you get, percentage off of your investments, you know, pay your whatever.
That's
But anyway, but God, yeah, I've been listening, and hope everybody's doing good and having a good rest of the Sunday.
You know, you should call your tractor behind you. You should call that motherfucker Metal Pay.
That's
that
American stuff right there.
Work right there.
That's American
go,
nation
Sandy.
right there.
American muscle.
American
muscle.
Look at that John Deere, bro. Look at that. That's fire.
I just got through blowing out the regen and cranked it up. And this, I've never had it happen before, ever in my life. And I'm 70, and good Lord willing, I'll be 71 in December. But anyway, cranked it up, and where the hydraulic filters are, in the pinhole, not where you twist it on like an oil cap and stuff. No, it wasn't leaking there. It had 2 pinholes and shot out and started leaking all my the hydraulic out. And so now I've got to take those things off. And that hydraulic, well, John Deere, it's like $182 for the hydraulic stuff. But anyway, but
Zerk, we
have
gotta
a good
get
day.
Zerk,
Crank
we
up
gotta
that
get-
diesel.
We gotta have another moon party, and we gotta make sure, even if we have to come up with some money, we gotta make sure Sandy and Papa get together.
Amen. Amen. Perfect.
Crank that diesel.
All right. Before we crank that diesel up, I love you, Sandy. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Ro, my man Ro, could you please kindly, sir, speak your piece and walk us out?
Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna tell everybody to just keep stacking your XRP because I'm still buying. Just keep buying day by day what you can, and don't let the FUD get to you. Keep your head up. Stay away from people that's not on the same wavelength that we are, because a lot of people out there very negative about this spot that we're in, and just keep pushing. That's all I can say.
That's beautiful. Ro, we appreciate you. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us. Coffee time. We're not doing
Thanks.
Mondays. We're gonna go light on that. Go ahead.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic
Go
conversation.
Go ahead. Huddle. We love you guys. Keep your heads up. We'll catch you on Tuesday. XRP Boardroom. We love you very much. Unless and until we start mooning, then we'll be a pub crawl, 24-hour streams. I'll be taking naps and shit on screen. Let's go. We love you guys.
Run it.
This is Moon Fever by Bagman. We love you. Later.
Peace.
I caught the code, packing them bags, till we explode, no turning back. Got the decode, crypto to flow, live by the code, all get exposed. Don't play no games, I put them in chains, feeling the burn, Venus gon' rain, my DNA strain, I'm not the same. We'll pilot my base, we moving for change, filling my stash, we make them pay, spiritual health, devilish wealth. They say that the bag, the root of all evil, I do it for good, so we are not equal. They wanna defeat you, in school they don't teach you, we crypto the bag, so we gon' eat you to transfer cash. Get in on my people to transfer cash, get in on my people. We blast out the meter, so many bags. We got moon fever, we got moon fever. So many bags though, yo. Up in my castle, yo. We off the meter, we got moon fever.
I'm XRP, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Firmament, they not discerning it. Lead or manifest, invest, I'm churning it. Eat, they be burning it. Like we at the Bohemian Grove, cook up on the stove. I felt like I was on first 48 for XRP. All this intel I gave up and told. Whoa, 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 whoa. Snitch, I am none of that. SEC Gary G begging to running back. Fallen angels, like the book of Enoch. Get them Charlie Waters, they ain't getting no Crocs. They buying up gold like we living Fort Knox. 49er, catch me on the Gold Coast. Triangular trap, running routes like a postman. Touchdown, bad man, run up those notes, man.
many bags. We got moon fever. We got moon fever. So many bags though, yo. Up in my castle, yo. We off the meter. We got moon fever.
Heard you want more, pop, pop, pop. This coin so hot, it's about to explode. Focus on my purpose, this ain't premonition. Seeing clearly now with my third eye vision. Accumulating wealth, pursuing my mission. My eyes on the prize with such precision. 111, that's synchronization. Bye, 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 this accumulation. Time's getting high, Phoenix rising now. Moon fever game going out with a bang. Financial freedom, building that kingdom. Living in the now, to no man we bow. Speaking the truth, this goes out to the youth. Invest in your future, forget separation. Don't be like a vulture, stop cancel culture. Oneness, one love, let's go on a moon venture.
Blast off the leader. So many bags. We got moon fever. We got moon fever. So many bags though, yo. Up in my castle, yo. We off the meter. We got moon fever.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.